Okay, guys, I'm gonna show y'all today how I made $1,110 trading the Nasdaq. Uh, I keep having fucking restart. I don't know why my OBS keeps my screen capture keeps crashing mid fucking video, and it's so annoying. But anyways, um, essentially I'm gonna just go over on the 1 minute real quick. It's gonna be really quick. Trade recap. This right here, 4 hour gap. We're in a bearish 4 hour trend, but we started making 1 hour. Well, we made this 1 hour fair value gap during London. So, boom, price opens 8:30, taps this 1 hour gap and immediately rejects, like immediately. Goes into this 4 hour gap and fills it literally to the top. And what do we do at the top of this 4 hour gap? Or more importantly, this 4 hour bearish gap. That's the main thing that made me. There's another another piece of context that made me want to take this trade. We're in a 4 hour bearish gap, right? And then we have this bearish inverse fair value gap, and it's not just this like one of the cleanest things you can get, because you get a lot of displacement away from the you get a lot of displacement into the gap. So like if I was looking at this price and price was just like hitting this like 50% or hitting the gap in general and closing above it, hitting it, closing above, hitting it, closing above, and then finally closing, I would not take that short. Like most of the time I'm not taking that short unless I have other context that tells me it will keep going lower, but 90% of the times I'm not taking that. So yeah, this added on to it being a really good setup too. And I just kept watching, kept trying to get some confirmation. I was gonna get in a little bit later because of the news, but I was like, I don't know. We had what is it? Consumer sentiment today. Let me see. Yeah, consumer sentiment and inflation expectations. So we had two red folders, but I was expecting them to be bearish because kind of everything going on with the government is not really looking good. So I was expecting news to be bearish, and I was like, okay. We had this candle close right here. On top of the fact that we had an inverse for value gap, we made a bearish for value gap. So I got in right there, set my stops above, well, at the top of this body, right? Because if it's gonna take this body high out, it's gonna take this whole thing out. It's like 2-3 points. But yeah, so set my stop loss right here, targeting this low created by market open into this hourly gap. I really could have targeted this the 50% of this bullish for value gap, but just to play safe, targeted this low right here, and we got really close. I set my break even at this point, right at this lower high. That way, protected as soon as it hits that. As soon as it hit that, like I'm risk free. If it hit my break even right after taking that out, I wouldn't have been mad at all. But yeah, so we end up dumping all the way right here, right? We get really close. I'm still holding. I did not want to follow my stop loss right here because price will make like a big wick sometimes. So people, well, from my experience, like this what it feels like so people can bring their stop losses right here, because I'm talking from experience. Like I would place my stop loss right here, and then price like always goes to the high and then rejects lower. So I kept my stop at break even, right? It goes low, like it takes that high out. Did it make a? Yeah, made this for value gap right here, and then it gets inverse like right after that. So after I get another clean inversion, what do I do? Oh shit, my camera froze. Wait a sec, give me a sec. Yeah, sorry, this annoying as fuck keeps like crashing or something, but I was able to catch it pretty quick this time. Anyways, Yeah, so after it takes out this little wick out, and then it does another IFVG, I bring my stop loss above the top of this candle. I didn't put it at this high because if, like, what I'm thinking is if price is gonna come back in here and go all the way up here, most likely than not, we're gonna take out this high, keep going higher, because at the end of the day, I could be wrong because we have this set of like this draw on liquidity all the way up here. So, um, and we also had this 5 minute gap that we were trading into. Well, you can see it from right here. Oh shit, sorry. This gap right here, this is a 5 minute gap, right? Or 5 minute bullish gap. So we trade it, we inverse it. Fuck. Oh. Wait, what the fuck? Sorry, that was a 15 minute. Never mind. We don't need that 15 minute there. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm lying. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Anyways, we inverse this 5 minute gap, but then we inverse it back. Yeah. We inverse it again. Oh no, we don't inverse it. On that second candle, we don't inverse it. Yeah, this is like the second 5 minute candle, and it takes out this high, but then it keeps going lower, and we close below the 5 minute gap again. So I'm like, boom, like free cheese. I'm about to hit because full TP is 845 times what was it 2.5. Yeah, because I only entered off of 5 micros, so 2.5 times 845 would have been $2,112 trade, but price just didn't want to fucking dump. I mean, it is what it is. Literally as soon as we make this move, we swept this low, which made me feel like we were gonna keep dumping because there was like a very aggressive sell off. But as soon as we take out that low, we reject. Inverse this bearish gap that's right here. Let me mark it out so I can see. Inverse that bearish gap, and then we keep going higher, and then obviously stopped out in profit. And then second trade was pretty simple too. We end up creating, sorry, ES looks like fucking shit right here. We end up creating this SMT. ES takes out this high on NQ. NQ doesn't. And yeah, it literally does that. Like I said, another super clean inversion right here. Waiting for some confirmation. Makes another bearish fair value gap, and get in right there. Target this internal low. Just because this was kind of late in the day. It's 9:50 and it is a Friday, so I wasn't trying to go all the way back down here, like I was pretty sure that move was done. And even if it did go all the way back down there, like the odds of that really happening are low. Or like the odds of that happening, it would have taken forever. I'm not trying to be on the charts all day, so take this little 101, and I literally got out 30 minutes. Yeah, 3 minute trade. This one made me, what was it, 200 times. I'm always gonna pull up my calculator for this shit. 204 times 2.5, boom, $510. Easy $510. Honestly, I should have risked up. I should have done like 9, bro, because this setup was fucking perfect. Like A plus setup that I'm gonna take like 99% of the time, especially with the right context. Inverse for value gap, bearish for value gap get created, and then SMT at the highs. Oh my goodness, that's fucking perfect. Oh shit, my screen just froze. But it doesn't matter. I'm probably gonna wrap it up right here. But yeah, A plus setup. SMTs at the highs. Oh, let me go over this real quick. You can still see it on the screen capture, but that that top where I took my second entry, the stop loss, and an SMT makes it an A plus setup because then you have a protected high. Um, why would price want to make? Why would price want to retrace back to an SMT high, like after it was just created? Like there's obviously a divergence in price right there. So it just basically, essentially, it just makes it a protected stop loss. So the odds of it getting hit are less. And if you just put a stop loss if you just had a regular stop loss like this one, like over here there was no SMT. There's not like I mean, what other things make it unprotected stop loss? Or a protected high. All I can really think is SMT for right now. But yeah, this setup was honestly better than this setup. So I should have risked up, especially since this was 101. Uh, it really would have been perfect. Man, it could have been banned right here. Anyways, not the point. Not the point of the story, but mentally, I felt really good today. I feel like I really had a good idea of where price wanted to go and things like that. So yeah, I'm gonna hopefully see payouts next week. I need to take one more trade because I'm on a MFF, but I'm also trading a funded next for daily payouts. So I'll probably pass that next week and then start seeing daily payouts sometime 2 weeks from now, hopefully. As long as I stay consistent, markets keep moving this way, I think I'll be all right. So, yeah, that's it for this video. I'll catch you guys next week. Peace.